Hi guys, it's Annalisa again, and in this video I wanted to share my thoughts about the question I received just today from one of the potential clients. And the situation is this: she has a son from her home country who will be 18 years old in a matter of months' time. So in less than 6 months' time, he will be 18 years old. And she wanted to make an application for him to join her in the UK. Now, the problem is, she told me that she is self-employed and she wanted to prepare for the requirements. She wanted to make the application before he turns 18. So while talking to her, I realized that many parents who are in the UK and who want to apply for the children who are left behind in their home country, leave it too late. I find that they leave it too late, and sometimes they may miss the deadline because, as you know, to apply for a child settlement visa, the child has to be under 18. So under 18 at the date of the application. And when you submit the application, you as the sponsor have to comply with the requirements. And there are two requirements in this case, but one is really important. And if you don't comply with this requirement, then if you apply, you will get refused. And you will then have to go through the appeal process, which will take sometimes over a year for the decision or even for the hearing date to come through. So coming back to the client's question and client situation where she is self-employed and her son is going to be 18 in a matter of few months' time. So initially, when she said to me, okay, I have been self-employed for 6 months, and so my immediate advice was, okay, you will need to wait another 6 months, because when you're self-employed, you need to submit as part of the proof that you earn the 18,600. You need to submit an HMRC self-assessment tax return. And you can't submit the self-assessment tax return unless you have traded for a year. Now, if you go to an accountant, I'm not an accountant, and I can't advise on accounts. I can't advise on, preparing the profit and loss account for your business, because technically, if you are self-employed, you are in business. And so if it turns out that for the 12 months you don't make 18,600 profit, then you don't comply with the requirements. And so when you apply for your child's application, that will be refused. Now, to submit an application as a self-employed sponsor, you need a whole lot of different documents compared to if you are employed. So if you are employed, you only need to provide the payslips and the bank statements to show that you earn 18,600. But if you're self-employed, you need to prepare, because you need to submit to the HMRC a set of your accounts. To the Home Office will need the HMRC documents, and it's really specific documents, which it's not appropriate to discuss it here. But it will be to show that you have filed your income tax return, you have paid the tax, or you have got the bill, you have bank accounts for your business, for your self-employment, you have prepared the accounts. So all these are so technical, and you needed to see an accountant, because the accountant will need to confirm that your income is what it's your income is as it's stated on the accounts. So this is another requirement that you must comply if you want your child to be you want your child to join you to come to the UK. So when she said, I've only been self-employed for 6 months, then I told her, well, this is a bit tricky, so it needed consultation. And I thought that I'd do a short video to address this address this issue, because I found that many parents consult with lawyer too late. If your child is 18 or coming into 18 years old, you need to do it quickly, but you need to really prepare well ahead so that you know exactly what the requirements are. And if she had consulted with a lawyer, let's say a year before, then that lawyer would have advised her that you need to have a set income employment. But maybe she didn't know when she was going to be self-employed, right? So in that case, then she should have consulted with a lawyer maybe 2 years before the intended application, so that she can plan ahead, and at the same time consulted with the lawyer throughout if her employment changes, so that the lawyer can advise her what are the steps to prepare for the application. Now, if she can't provide proof that she has self-employment, and she can't provide the documents as self-employed person, there are also other ways to meet the financial requirement, and that can be cash savings. So if she has savings, so I asked her, do you have savings? She said not much. So does she have savings? If she doesn't, then that she can't meet the financial requirement. Does she have other income, such as property rental or shares, dividend from shares, whether or not she receives pension? So all this can be considered if she's consulted with a lawyer. And it seems that from her situation, it may be a bit too late for her to comply with the requirements. And by the time the son is 18, if she can't comply with the requirements, because she can't then change now to employment, because then if she changes to employment, then she requires 6 months to show that she's been employed with the same employer for 6 months and earning 18,600. So then it'll be too late, because by the time she can show that, the son will have already become 18 years old, and it will be too late for him to apply as a child applicant. So that's all I wanted to share, and I hope this has been really helpful to you guys, because if you want your child to come to the UK, please prepare well before you intend to make the application. If it helps apply, if it helps prepare 2 years in advance, a year in advance, so that you can plan ahead. So if some things change, then you can think of alternative ways to provide proof that you meet the financial requirement. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. If it has, then please like or subscribe my channel on Do It Yourself UK Immigration for more videos like this. Thanks for watching. Bye.